we eat has certainly changed the past few years. And joining me today at the IFPA conference here in Cape Town is Abigail Donnely. For those of you that don't know her, she is a chief judge for Eat Out, and she's also taste food director. And if you read her bio, at the end it says her impact on the South African culinary world is nothing short of extraordinary. What a privilege talking to you today.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thanks.
yes.
Thank you for having me. It's really great to be in this big conference as well with all these vegetables.
Absolutely. Abigail, we are talking about our habits and our way of eating in restaurants have definitely changed. I mean, if I think about what we used to prefer to have on a menu a few years ago, wow, it has changed.
It has changed. Sometimes I think, oh, well, maybe I would rather have something that was previous because I love simple food. And definitely that's where a lot of the restaurants are going. And that's where I hope that more restaurants go to, is just celebrating the humble ingredient. If it's rhubarb, it must be rhubarb. It mustn't be hidden underneath things and that. But without that I don't want to say that disrespectful, because there is a sense of place, and some chefs, that's their philosophy. But it must be about flavor, technique, texture, and again, going back to humble ingredients.
Let's talk about menus. Have you identified any new trends on menus in restaurants?
Menus are definitely changing up. I think definitely, when it comes to waste as well, smaller menus, smaller wine lists. But then again, you get the 12 courses. So it just absolutely depends on what the chef's philosophy and how it's transported onto the plate. Does it deliver? So for me, I'm looking for simple flavors. Simple ingredients, but just make an impact.
We all have to eat more vegetables. We have to.
Yes.
So what are chefs doing?
So it's the customer or the diner or even people that are cooking at home, it's really about taking them a journey, a really exciting adventure. Customers want, they're looking at diets, they're looking at their different dietary requirements, lactose, nut-free, and things like that. So often we see, not often actually, it's very normal now, that it's not the butternut and spinach anymore. It's a real tasting menu, and it's really delivering flavors and control of the plate and of the vegetable. It's amazing what's happening. You get the vegan menus, you get the plant-based, and it's about eating more, putting on your plate more vegetables, a little bit less protein. It's all about economy. So yes, it's great to see that vegetable being the hero.
Now, being a South African, I know you've got a main course, a main dish, which is usually meat. It used to be meat. And then you've got your side dishes.
Yes.
What's happened now? Things have moved a bit.
They have. So it's no longer, so you'll get your triple cooked chips and you'll get your creamy spinach still, or beautiful salads. But it's more about focusing that vegetable that was the side, and now it's become a real identification of the main meal on the plate. That is kind of also what the trend is happening. It's like just listen. You can just look at a carrot, for instance, and then how a chef can take the different techniques and flavors in maybe 7 different ways on a plate, instead of just getting steamed carrots.
What's the reason behind all of this, all of the change? Is it health?
Health is a very dodgy kind of thing to talk about, but it's definitely health. It's definitely dietary requirements. Food can make you better. And, the more plants that you have, we all know the food pyramid and that, but the more plants, the fresher they are, fruit and vegetables, grains also, it makes really good tasty, and it makes your diet and your being, your sense of well-being. When I leave a restaurant and I've had maybe more of a vegan option or vegetarian option, I just feel balanced. There's a purity in it.
Good experience is important.
Yes.
when you walk out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's not only about the eating.
No, it's not. It's about the booking. It's about, what the menu looks like. Is it balanced with the wine? Is the service over familiar? Yeah, it's all kinds of things. And every judge brings in their uniqueness to it.
Abigail, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Well, you be the judge. You can decide if the recent or the local or the current trends is because of health, it's because of experience. You be the judge.